and it's a little bit later. I thought maybe I'd wait until after the after effects, the making of thing was on, but I don't know whether it's on or not, because various things happened to mean that I saw it a little bit later because of shopping coming and various different things. So I'm here now, and I don't know whether I'm early or late, but I'm here just to talk about Doctor Who, the Wild Blue Yonder. The Wild Blue Yonder? It's the Wide Blue Yonder. What am I talking about? I don't know. Is it the wide blue yonder? It is wide, and it's blue, and it's yonder. This is all to say spoilers and that sort of thing. So hello, I've got nobody here because this is unexpected, an unexpected extra with my live streams. I've got my normal live stream on Sunday, and this is Saturday. So I saw the Doctor Who last week, and I didn't think to make any sort of live stream because a lot of people hadn't seen it yet. And this, as I said, spoilers. Hello, one person. So last week I enjoyed it. It was good. Binary, non-binary. It's good. It's good. I enjoyed it, and I didn't have no notes. It's all good. So not much to say. Yes, I enjoyed it. This week, a lot of people have talked about what was going to happen, and there were all sorts of theories, fan theories, like, oh yes, because Peter Capaldi has been seen on set, he's going to be in it, and Bonnie Langford's going to be in it. Bonnie Langford, I think, might be in it, but not in this particular episode. That's a spoiler. So I did say spoilers. So you've risked it yourself. So I've just seen it, and it was fun. And what happened that people thought? And they said Matt Smith was going to be in it. Was Matt Smith? Daleks. My mum said Daleks. Were there Daleks in it? Were there buggery? No, there weren't any, and there were no Cybermen. And were there? Spoilers. Well, if you've seen it, you'll know that there were no. But my arms. My arms, yeah, they're too long. My arms are too long. Yes, so I don't know. I just take this off because I've morphed. Oh, it's getting cold. It's getting very cold in here. What's happened? I'm too big for this jumper. I'm too big for this spaceship. And my arms. They're very much too long. Somebody came and somebody went, so I don't know. It looks like I'm wearing a lot of eyeliner. That's because I am, because I have been out today to do a poetry reading, but that's beside the point. So I did enjoy this Doctor Who this week. If anybody is in comments, wants to talk to me about it, that would be great. But what did happen? Some stuff happened that was unexpected. I'm not sure if... I've not really thought and sat and thought about it yet, whether it's good or bad. It's very Alice in Wonderland. I think it was definitely inspired by Alice in Wonderland, Alice Through the Looking Glass, all that sort of thing. And there was also, the whole thing about vampire mythology and that sort of thing, the spooky things that happen at the edge of the edges. So really, it wasn't really what anybody was expecting at all, which is interesting. So none of the theories that I saw were correct, because I think people were thinking too hard. Like, what? Think outside the box. I think, think outside the universe is what you needed to do. Yes, I am right. So the person that is watching, did you watch it? Nobody's going to answer. So I look quite nice with lots of eyeliner. That's beside... another thing. Yes, the Doctor, is this the sort of person I am now? Is this what this is like? And then Donna going, oh yes, it was always close to the surface. It was. Let's be honest, it was always quite close to the surface, ever closer. So, and also, in the preview for next week, various things are going to happen that maybe aren't as unexpected, knowing casting that is going down in the future. And knowing that David Tennant was I'm sorry to spoil this for people, but David Tennant was only signed up for 3 episodes, and the 3rd episode is next week. So what could that mean? And if you know who's next in line, then spoilers. And a lot of people have said that Alex Kingston is coming back. That would be interesting when she comes. Oh, what do people want to see, really? What do people want to see? Is this worth carrying on with 2 people that aren't talking to me? I don't know. I did say to Ollie, my previous flatmate, that I'd probably be doing a live stream, and so I am. Close, stick to my words, because my arms are too long. And I know myself. So that's quite cool. that was quite cool with the arms going on. But that also reminded me of Monty Python. I went wherever I did go. It is the most elusive fish. A fish, oh fishy fish, and it went wherever I did go. It's the meaning of life. So, yeah, we used to do that at, I ate a lot. We used to talk about that a lot in college where I did foundation drama. Yeah, so this is, yeah. Other things that happened. Well, I don't know. Things that happened. There was, doubles and triples. No, were there doubles or the triples? I think it was the same one all the way. But the thing is, the whole sort of cold with the, and the mavity. I like the mavity. So the mavity of the situation is that there is no mavity. And yes, and yes, Isaac Newton was a good-looking fella. Which, as I said, the doctor did notice, because that's the sort of person that he is. Is that who he is? Is that who he is now? Is that who he is now? And, yeah. Can I carry on when there's nobody watching? Anyway, so, in conclusion, Why Blue Yonder was thumbs up for me. Thumbs up is a very millennial thing to do. It's a very boomer thing to do. I am neither of these things. So I'm not a boomer, I'm not a millennial. Am I Generation Z? My arms are too long. So what could be happening next week? There's obviously the Celestial Toy Maker, if you've noticed anything, has been widely trailed, unlike this episode, which has been not really mentioned at all. Nobody's talked about it, probably because it's mainly a two-hander, a four-hander. My hands are too long. It was a 4-people person thing, but there were only 2 people things. There were things, and there were people things. So yeah. This is making as much sense as the episode made a lot of spence. Mr. Bean, Mrs. Bean, lots of beans, Mrs. Bean and the baby beans. Yeah, and there was character development was mainly what it was. Character development and beans and arms. It was a bit of an arms race, really, wasn't it? And yes, and Why Blue Yonder? Yes, it is a up and away, la la la, blah blah blah, doo, and everything worked out in the end as I think we thought that it probably would. My dad is not a Doctor Who fan in any way, shape, or form. He always goes, look at the terrible special effects, blah 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 blah. He sat in the corner, not really paying attention, but then he looked up and went, "Wow, these are really good special effects." I'm like, yes, because that's Disney money for you. He's like, oh, that's a place to work. You should work there. It's like, chance would be a fun thing. I should definitely work with I should work on Doctor Who. Obviously, of course I should. Anyway, I'm going to carry on for at least 30 seconds and then I'm just going to leave it and then put it up because people have popped in and people have popped out. But because I did not trail this in the way that Doctor Who did not trail the episode, it's difficult to know whether I could have expected anyone. But I did tell some people and those people I didn't really plan it. It was an unplanned thing, and I'm assuming that some people are watching still because I don't know what the time is because my arms are too long and I don't know what time the arms of my clock. La 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 la, clock, my arms and the clock. Physical comedy. I am quite a spooky person. That's probably because my fingers are too long and my yes. No, are you a human being? You don't look like a human being. Maybe this is where I've gone wrong. In some way, something a little bit wrong and off. If I'm not quite a human being. Not quite. Nearly, but not quite. That's something that you're not supposed to be able to do. And apparently that is also because my fingers are too long. Like spiders. So maybe what you see here is something that's not quite human. It's a creature. A creature. And my arms are too long. One person. Hello. Nice to join me. Nice to join you. Nice to join me. Nice that you came. I'm probably going to go now. And I'm going to do another live stream tomorrow, which will be more general topics. And when my arms will go back to their normal size. And I will talk to you about things that have happened in this week. Things that are about to go. Things that are about to happen. And things that will happen in the future. I might talk a little bit about Doctor Who, but I won't do any spoiling of the Doctor Who. And this has worked out well, isn't it? Never mind, eh? So, thank you very much for joining me in this very brief little bit that I did as an experiment after the Doctor Who that was also, in a way, an experiment in Doctor Who. Experiment with form and arms, if you will. So thank you very much. Leave comments in the commentary boxes below and talk to me tomorrow when I will be here, same time, same place. Not same time, same place. It'll be 8 o'clock tomorrow, which is a Sunday. 8 o'clock GMT, not British summertime, because that's over. And if you're watching this later, then you can catch up on that because I leave my live streams up. Yes, and subscribe to me and Patreon and hello, Tidy. It is Tidy, isn't it? Anyway, so Chris, I will be tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me very briefly and me and my arms, and we will see each other. Adieu to you and you and you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.